Number one, belief. Now belief, I feel like this is the perfect cornerstone for me to do because it really speaks to my heart. You need 3 beliefs to be successful here. Belief in the system, someone's belief in you, and your belief in someone else. You wouldn't be sitting here in your seat right now if you didn't have belief. If you're brand new, most likely it was belief in someone who brought you here. And if you're just getting started, it's belief in this opportunity, that this could work, and you feel hope inside, that this just might be the right vehicle for your success. If that's you, then I know exactly where you are, because that was me. You see, 3.5 years ago, I was looking for an opportunity. I have a background in social services and nonprofits, but when I gave birth to our daughter, I gave up a career track so that I could be her primary caregiver. And for almost a decade, and through the adoption of our second child, I became independently employed. At one point, I had 3 streams of income from businesses that I had started. I was living the dream. I was working from home. But I was so busy trying to make money that I was ignoring my family. I was working 60+ hours a week and thought I had done well the year that I turned around and saw that I had made $34,000 as a stay-at-home mom. I was completely burned out. So I decided to believe that there was a better way. In February of 2012, I quit what I was doing. Our son was going to be heading into kindergarten that fall, so I figured I had a few months to get this figured out. I started dreaming about the opportunity that I wanted, and I made a list. There were really only 2 things that I wanted. I wanted to help people, and I wanted to make unlimited income with no ceiling. If I was going to work hard, and I'm a hard worker, then I wanted to get compensated for that hard work. Commission sales seemed like the best opportunity for that. So my list of don't wants was much bigger. I knew exactly what I didn't want. I didn't want a job. I didn't want a boss. I didn't want to clock in somewhere every day. I didn't want to have to ask someone for a day off or a week off. I didn't want to sell cars. I didn't want to sell houses. I didn't want to sell timeshare. I didn't want to sell medical devices. I looked at insurance, but I didn't want to be captive. I didn't want to have to generate my own leads. I didn't want to have to spend time and money networking or prospecting or knocking on doors or cold calling to get my business. I didn't want to have to hustle down my friends and family. When this opportunity came my way, it felt like an answer to prayer. My belief grew when I saw qualified people had written in asking for help. My belief grew when I saw the carriers that we partner with and the products that we use. My belief grew when I met my managers, Tom Chisholm and Danny Young. My belief in Symmetry grew the day that I met Casey Watkins and Brandon Ellison and Brian Pope. My belief in this opportunity was so strong that it carried me through my first 2 months of struggle, when I would come home in tears because I had just driven 2 hours one way and came home with no sales. But I had someone who believed in me. My husband, Mike Pappas, would look me in the eye and say, "You got this," when I really didn't know if I did. He believed in me. Maybe you don't have Mike Pappas in your life, but you can be that person for yourself. Or, let me tell you, you've got this. Lastly, you need to go out there and believe in someone else. This opportunity is too good not to share. You've got to go out there and be someone's belief. And when they come to you, you've got to believe in them, just like someone else believed in you. Thank you so much for this opportunity.